Good morning, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces. So because my mom, actually, because she had work, we ended up leaving. I got up at 8 o'clock when she got home. So we ended up going early today, and it's only like 10:30 right now. So I've got my small jewel haul. I didn't have much that was really going on. And like some of the deals that I found at Jewel were actually cheaper at Meijer, you know, like stuff sort of like that. So that's why I ended up, like I said, not, you know, didn't have a great big haul, or found some of the sales again cheaper in other places. But they didn't have a lot going on really this week at Jewel, at least not a whole ton. And then Aldi, we actually had a lot of stuff to sort of get, and I felt like we spent a lot at Aldi. But overall, I'm trying to think. I know we spent like $100 probably on Friday when we went, which we did our normal Thursday stores. And then I think between yesterday and today, we probably spent almost another $100. So we're about at our $200 grocery budget, like, you know, limit, I guess. But you know, like last week there was very little sales. I was surprised actually going on because of Easter. Normally there seems like there's a lot more, but prices actually seemed more expensive than like some of the sales stuff that I normally see on certain things, like because of Easter, like, you know, again, stuff that I would find on sale, or, you know, think, oh, that's a good deal, you know, whatever. Like they didn't have those kind of sales like really last week. So like I said, they did have some decent sales going on this week, but, you know, again, we spent so little out of pocket last week that I was like, you know, we could again afford to spend some more. And I did stock up, do a ton of meat sales this week, as far as what's it called, as far as Valley Produce goes, because they had a lot of meat that was on sale. I spent like almost $30 on just meat. I think it was probably close to that. So again, we got some other things, and like there was also stuff too that my mom specifically asked for, because she's gonna do like make Chex Mix this week, and then also going to make the other thing, she's making 2 dinners this week as well. So she's doing BLTs, which I think we have all the ingredients for anyway, and then also too, she's doing like she wanted to do pizza flatbreads. She saw the pizza, like they had the flatbread thingies at Aldi on sale, or, you know, just advertised this week, and so she wanted to do that. And also you know, we needed, like I said, a couple extra things for that. But all of the things that she needed, actually, I think like everything I was able to get on sale. Even the M&Ms, which normally I don't get good deals on M&Ms, as far as like for the Chex Mix, because she does it. It's Chex Mix is raisins, peanuts, which we have tons of peanuts, Chex Mix, which I still have several boxes left over from the last time we got a deal on those. Pretzels I found on sale at Meijer, and the M&Ms I found on sale at Jewel. So again, and very cheaply on sale at Jewel. And raisins as well. The raisins I think we might still have some left over, but I wanted to just get another jar of them since I know she'll be using them at Aldi. That was the only thing that I really had to pay for that wasn't like on sale or that we didn't already have. But again, it still really wasn't that expensive. So anyways, like I said, I'll share with you guys all the deals. That's just a little brief thing of, you know, like I said, we spent a little bit more out of pocket, I felt like, this week too, but also because I hadn't gone to Meijer before as well, and so getting that into the rotation and getting some deals there. Also, you know, like I said, we ended up spending a little bit more just because we ended up adding that in as well. But like in future weeks, you know, if I find sales that are cheaper at Meijer, then I might not do them at, you know, other grocery stores like Jewel. Jewel might then be smaller, or, you know, again, Aldi, that kind of stuff. Like some things I won't have to substitute as much at a certain store if I'm finding better sales at other ones. So the more stores that I actually have in the rotation, so I guess sort of less money, but also more money that we wind up spending. Because if I do find sales on stuff that we might not be buying anyway that week, though, I'm gonna buy it, because if it's cheaper than what I could get it for when we do need it, that's why I'll go ahead and get it. But anyways, like I said, I'll share with you guys, you know, again, the deals from Jewel and then what we picked up at Aldi. So these items here, not including that stuff, that was all from Aldi, but this stuff here on this side of the table would have cost $70.98. We paid $21.94 plus tax and saved $49.04. So all of my coupons, it looked like, rang up for the most part as far as sales go and everything like that. I don't think that there was anything that I didn't get. I almost didn't get the M&Ms actually, because I went down the like actual candy aisle and all they had left was as far as the regular milk chocolate kind goes, was just the mini kind, and I was like, I don't really know if I want to get these, you know, because they're not like, you know, the Chex Mix stuff I feel like needs to be size appropriate. I feel like the mini ones would have just been too small and all of them would have like sunk to the bottom. So I was like, oh, maybe I won't get these. Actually at checkout, I ended up having that mini M&Ms in the cart, and at checkout they had the right size, like right on the end cap. They're not end caps, but like in the, you know, the candy checkout section. So I was like, this is perfect. I was able to find them. So I was still able to get those, but I think, like I said, everything that was on my list we ended up getting, or I was able to find too. Like the these actually didn't even have a tag on them or anything like that, but I think I had a personalized offer. I guess I'll start there with the produce. I had a personalized offer for $1.25 for a 4-pound bag of oranges, which I thought was crazy. Like I said, there was no tag on them. There wasn't even like a regular, like the regular price is $5.99. It had no sale price, no tag, nothing at all, but I knew that these were the 4-pound bags, so I went ahead and picked that up. Like I said, for $1.25, that was awesome. And then also to the Granny Smith apples were on sale for 99 cents a pound. I got about 3 pounds. It was $3.22. And the black plums, also something my mom asked for. Now, she had looked over most of the ads that were going on this week, which is why she knew sort of what to ask for. So she ended up, I was actually going to get plums, I think, the other week at like Valley Produce or Caputo's or something like that, but they didn't have any left. So, or they all looked really, really bad shape. So they did have some good ones at Jewel. So these were also 99 cents a pound. Got a little under a pound and a half. It was $1.27. Then one of the other things that was sort of in the produce section, I guess, they actually had these near checkout, but the pistachios, the no shell pistachios, normally these ones are more money than the ones with shells, but these are actually on sale with the just for you offer. They make them $3.99 for a good 10 ounces, which is, like I said, pretty good size for like a no shells bag. So like I said, they were $3.99. Now I think they're a limit of 2, so you could pick 2 up. I was originally going to do that. However, I also had an additional 50% off coupon. Well, I've told you guys in the past, if you have like a dollars off coupon and like a price point coupon, which is like, it just says like, oh, this item will be $3.99 when you use your coupon, and it doesn't tell you like how much the coupon is off. It's just a like for sale coupon. Those coupons always wind up stacking at Jewel for some reason, even though I think technically they shouldn't. But I guess because the way, again, it's like coded, it just makes this, when you buy it, it makes it $3.99. So whatever the difference is, it will take off. But with a cents off coupon, like a 50% off coupon, which I had, this ended up stacking. So I ended up getting this for $3.49, which, like I said, is a really great price. Probably, and that was a limit of 1. Like I said, the $3.99 coupon was a limit of 2. I probably actually should have bought 2, just because, like I said, that is a really good price. But I just, like I said, ended up picking up the 1. So, like I said, we got one of those. Then one of the sales that was also going on this week, they had the General Mills like cereals, the Nature Valley bars. Those were on sale for $1.49. So I got 2 of the Reese's Puffs, and I also got 2 of the Nature Valley bars. I also had a 50% off 2 coupon on the Nature Valley bars. So those ended up being like $1.24 each, which is pretty good price. And we got 2 boxes of cereal. I think we're getting a little low on cereal, so I thought that was a okay time to go ahead and buy that. And then with the M&Ms, these were on sale for $3.99, and then there was a 75% off just for you coupon, so that made these $3.24, which, like I said, I was comparing like ounce sizes and all that, like to Walmart and everything, and this actually ended up being a very you know, decently good price for that. And also too, like I said, my mom had asked for M&Ms anyway to do that with, and I didn't want to, again, like when I was comparing it, I was like, well, obviously buying a huge big bulk size of M&Ms is going to be a really great price, you know, like per ounce, but it's, you know, like, what are we going to do with a huge bag when she doesn't need that many? So actually finding this deal, like I said, was awesome, especially specifically the week she asked for it. So I went ahead and picked that up. Then they also had a like Crazy 7 sale or something like that, or the Lucky 7 sale, I think it is. You buy 7 or more items, you wind up getting them for like the ending change will be 77 cents. So like in some cases, the Michelinas like frozen entrees, these were 77 cents. The Green Giants steamable vegetables, those were 77 cents. The apple juice, 77 cents. The Keebler cookies, though, those were $1.77. So there are some items that like go up to $2.77, $3.77, whatever, but they just have various, like I said, ending in 77 cents. So that's what I ended up picking up. I had no coupons for any of those other items, but again, I thought those were all really good deals. Like with the Michelinas too, these are just really convenient for having. Like again, Jack can have one like today if you wanted to for lunch or whatever, and just, you know, fast things too. Like my mom especially too, because she's like eating at really weird hours. Like sometimes she's not here for dinner really either. So you know, like on the weekends specifically when she's working, just because she works night shifts. So like I said, she'll be home, you know, randomly and you know, need to eat dinner. So she has got, you know, like I said, just convenient, fast, you know, sort of meals and stuff like that. So I picked 2 out for everybody. We ended up getting 8 in total of those, and I got 2 of those Green Giant steamers, and like I said, 2 of the apple juices as well. So everything, like I said, I think that was everything I ended up getting from Jewel. And over here at Aldi, like I was saying, we ended up spending sort of a lot. It was $59 at 30. So again, some of the items were a little bit more money, but we did end up buying actually a lot of berries, which normally are a little bit more money. Like if I can get a good deal on berries, like, and again, they had 3 sales, I guess, sort of running this week. I ended up, like I said, stocking up, getting a lot for this week, and we probably ended up spending like $10+, maybe more than that even, on berries this week. So like that alone was a lot. But like Jack will eat up the strawberries, I'll have the blackberries. My dad likes adding blueberries to like stuff, and blueberries normally wind up lasting a little bit longer. Like the strawberries and blackberries we'll probably have to eat by this week, but like the blueberries will normally wind up being good for like a good 2 or more weeks. So that's why. So anyways, real quick, like I said, my mom had gone over the Aldi ad as well. So there was a couple things that she saw in there. She was like, oh, get me that, get me that. So to start off with though, I ended up picking up 2 of the organic soups. These actually went up. They were just a couple weeks ago, they were like $1.89 or something like that. Now they're back up to $2.12, and I think that's because we're sort of out of the soup season now. Once we start getting into spring and stuff like that, that stuff isn't really as cheap, and so the price normally goes up a little bit, you know, because then again, once it turns into soup season, Aldi wants to have a big advertisement, you know, like once we get into fall winter time, you know, like, oh, look at the soup's back down to like $1.89 or $1.75 or whatever, you know, something like that. So that's why it normally winds up going back up during that not as popular time, and then it comes back down again. So like I said, these were up to $2.12 now. We also picked up, as part of the produce picks, the mushrooms were 99 cents, and then we also ended up getting, like I was saying, with all the berries. Blackberries were on sale for $1.59, so I picked up 4 packages of those. The strawberries were on sale for $1.69, really good price. We ended up picking up 4 of those as well. And then the blueberries, those were on sale for $2.79 for a pint, which isn't the best price. Like sometimes I used to be able to get them for like $2 or around that. So again, a little bit more expensive lately. I haven't gotten a great sale on those, but it's still pretty good and probably one of the lowest prices that we've seen recently. Then also to the trash bags, we needed those. That's another one of those, like we only buy those like about once a month normally, but again, we were pretty much out, so we ended up needing some of those. Those are $7.35. I ended up picking up some of my hash browns, which these normally last me for about 2 weeks, for $3.99. And then we also picked up, my mom asked for plain bagels for $1.55, and then again, these artisan flatbreads, she wanted 4 of them, so we could each do 1 per person, which were $3.49. Again, that's a little bit, like that's $7 basically for that. plus the cheese that I got as well, because she asked for Colby Jack, not just regular cheddar cheese. But like including that, again, those will be a little bit expensive, but when I look at it and I'm like, yes, but it's still cheaper than like getting like pizza from, you know, pizza place or whatever, where we can spend sometimes almost $50 on pizza. Much more reasonable priced than like I said, going out and getting pizza. And we also got white bread, which was 92 cents. And then we ended up getting the this was one thing my mom saw and she really wanted. These chicken salads. These were $4.19. They're like the little singles. And again, this is convenient for if she takes these for work, or again, like just so that she can have like an easy sort of snack when she comes home. Normally we get like the big sort of package sometimes, but it's also a little expensive. So again, I thought that, you know, her actually having individual sized ones will be good, because that way the whole thing won't go bad if she doesn't have it for a little while, because it doesn't normally last once it's open for very long. So these will hopefully last a little bit longer and be better. Like I said, that she can take them each, but I was like, that's almost $1 each. And she even said that too. She's like, but if you can get these, that would be really awesome. She likes the cranberry almond kind. So again, I thought that was good. And they are really convenient though too. Like the little ones you can just take with crackers and then wind up having those for, like I said, you know, like her, I always want to call it lunch, but she eats it like, I don't know, like 2, 3 in the morning, you know, something like that. She gets a break or whatever. So we ended up picking that up. And then also too, like I was saying with the cheese, she asked for Colby Jack specifically, which was $3.39. I feel like that's expensive, and that's only 3 cups. Like, that's almost $1 per cup. I feel like that's a lot. Normally I can get those giant bags, like the 2-pound bags, for like $5, you know, $6 sometimes. So I felt like it was a little expensive. And then also 2 bananas, we just picked those up. Those are normal price 58 cents a pound. We got about almost 2.5 pounds. It was $1.36. We also picked up, I got oyster crackers, which were 98 cents, and also saltines for 98 cents. I think I was going to do one of the soups this week, so I was like, I'm gonna use that, because again, it's supposed to, like, again, 80 degrees out today again, but later in the week it's supposed to get a little bit cooler, like 50-ish or so. But again, it's supposed to be like sort of, it is today, like rainy and stuff like that. So I still thought like, okay, that's still, we're still a little, like I said, a little in soup weather. And then also too, I ended up picking up the quart size freezer bags, because I need some of those so that I can do some of those ground beef ones that I got all the ground beef for on sale, and we're a little low, like we have a very small little box left. So I went ahead and picked those up. Those were $1.99. And then also the raisins, which were $2.89. Like I said, that was for the trail mix that my mom is going to do, I guess like Chex Mix. So all in all, like I said, that's what we ended up picking up from all the stores. It is hot out again today, guys. I got a tank top on under this, but I always have to wear this when I go to the grocery stores, because it's so cold in the grocery stores. Like they turn the AC, like today too, like especially this morning, it was not very cold outside. Like it was, you know, sort of chilly out, and especially because it was raining. But I get in the stores and I'm like freezing cold because I wore shorts. So like I said, it's miserable, like when it's freezing cold like that in the grocery store. It makes me not want to shop either too. Like I can get like the first, like on a really hot day, you first come into the grocery store and you're like, okay, this is nice for the first like minute or so when you cool down, and then after that it's just unbearably cold, and like I'm, like I said, freezing. So I always have to wear something else, but it is gonna be hot again tonight. I ended up bringing actually a fan down from upstairs and put in my room, just because I can't open my windows right now because I have to get the screens and I have to move the storms and all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be a whole big process. So I was like, I'm just gonna go get a fan from the attic, because I knew where they were, because we got the attic all cleaned up and organized. I was able to just run in there, grab one, and bring it downstairs. And I actually slept very comfortably, which I feel like if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have been able to. So that was nice. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get all this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys some of my deals. Like I said, not too much going. Dog just knocked something off the chair. Not too much going on at Jewel, but again, when I found some other deals close to that at Meijer, I was like, hey, I'll take advantage of some of Meijer's deals. We're also going to do pork chops for dinner tonight too. We're going to grill. So and then I'm going to do mac and cheese, the mac and cheese tomorrow. I was going to do pasta chicken, like pasta chicken dinner thing tomorrow, but I didn't want to do back-to-back pasta dinners, so I'm going to do the mac and cheese since I need to use up the last of the cheese. And we're gonna do the pork chops today, just because it's actually supposed to stop raining by the afternoon, and it does look like it's getting sunny outside, which is nice. So anyways, like I said, gonna get all this stuff put away. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. It is actually like cooling down, which is really nice. It's actually supposed to, like, today and yesterday were like in the 80s. It's supposed to be like 50s or so, I think, most of the rest of the week. Like maybe we might get into the 60s, but I think the high for the most part, like I said, is going to be around 50s. So definitely cool down somewhat, which again, I'm not super excited for. I'd rather have warm weather, but you know, versus like cold weather. But again, I feel like, again, if we can move maybe back into the 60s, we'll be okay. But actually today we were able to get, I weeded out one of the flower beds that's next to the deck, and we were able to get the 2 bags of mulch put down. So we have one of those beds done. I have just the one other bed in the backyard to do, and then everything in the front, along with like the side sort of and everything, plus the vegetable garden. But I do feel like it was a good progress, because I wasn't even planning on doing it, but while my dad was actually grilling outside, I got it done. So I was like, hey, you know, if it works, you know, and I was able to get it done in the time period before I ended up eating dinner, you know, because I didn't have anything that was going on really at that point. So I was like, I'll just come out here and, like I said, you know, take care of that. So that's what I ended up doing, and like I said, got it done, which was awesome. And I did get to a couple other things too today, like laundry, and like I said, you know, we got grocery shopping done too, which was nice. So anyway, so guys, like I said, I'm gonna get in the shower and get to bed. Thankfully, like I said, it is cooling down. I might not even need my fan on tonight, because it is definitely cooled down a lot. I'm just scared that it's gonna get too cold, because like I said, it's supposed to get so cool, and like we have the living room, like the windows open in the living room right now. I think Jack has his bedroom windows open upstairs. Like upstairs, I can understand it'll probably stay a lot warmer for a lot longer, but like the living room, like it's gonna get cold in here fast. I texted my dad, you know, so that when he wakes up in the morning, hopefully he will read it and see. I sent him a text that said, like, can you make sure you close the windows when you get up in the morning if it's cold, because I figure that it's probably going to be. And again, it's not supposed to be hot tomorrow, so that's why I don't want them open all day tomorrow, and then it being crazy freezing cold, you know, tomorrow. So, and having the furnace like coming on and stuff like that. And since my dad gets up at, you know, 3-ish, 4 in the morning, you know, like I said, he should, hopefully he'll close them so that it's not cold. But it almost could get cold enough where like the furnace has to come back on. Like I said, guys, that's just the crazy weather in the Midwest that we have. Like I said, Monday it was snowing. There was snow on the ground on Monday, and it was 80 degrees over the weekend. So that's, like I said, the temperature change, the drastic temperature changes that we can get. But anyways, I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.